Good evening and welcome to FSU Weather. I'm student meteorologist Jennifer Collins.
And I'm student meteorologist Sarah Converse.
And we had a nice, comfortable end to our day, didn't we, Sarah?
Yeah, it was really nice outside. It was a bit chilly in the morning, but as we got into that afternoon time, it did warm up. It was really nice having that cool breeze come through. It was a really nice day to end this week.
I know I went on a run earlier today and it felt wonderful. But tonight on FSU Weather, we're going to give you our full forecast for the weekend ahead. Hint, hint, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Yes. Also, we're going to show you the next rain chances that could possibly pop up starting next week. Yeah. And also give you some fun facts about the weather.
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting week. We're going to have a slight warm up though. So it's going to warm up into more of the summer-ish temps. I know I saw some 80s going in there and some higher 70s. So you won't really be needing your jeans that much. It won't be as cold in the morning. It'll be maybe in the 50s. For the morning lows, but a pretty nice week. I mean, this weekend's going to be really nice unless you have exams, because I know a few of us, I know I do have exams.
Starting next week?
Yeah.
It's going to be a big study weekend for most of us here at FSU Weather. But, yeah, so heading into the weekend, we'll see some higher temperatures. It'll be a nice time to head outside here across Tallahassee.
Last time I saw the forecast, it was mostly all sun.
Yeah, we're actually giving you some events that are going to happen around town, especially this weekend. So we'll give you a forecast for those events as well.
Yeah, definitely. Since we won, we're in the Elite 8 FSU's basketball, which we'll be playing tomorrow. So go Noles.
And with that, we're actually going to send things out with a live look with Megan. She was out on the roof earlier today. Take a look.
Good evening, guys. I'm out here in the Science Courtyard. It is a beautiful evening. Slight breeze. Light rain chances for the rest of the week, so conditions are going to stay nice. Behind me you can see plenty of signs of spring. We have those purple flowers, pink flowers, yellow flowers. All the environmentalists can name those for you, but we're just here to tell you the weather. It is a beautiful evening out tonight, like I said. If there's one thing you get from tonight's show, is that the weather is nice. Get outside this weekend. Temperatures are going to be peaking in the upper 70s with a lot of sunshine to accompany those temps. There's a lot to do this weekend. If you're in Tallahassee, we have the Tallahassee Film Festival. Tonight there's a free movie at Cascades Park. Of course, all of us FSU students have the FSU Res to go take advantage of those free kayak and canoe rentals down there. So just enjoy your spring. Get outside. Midterms are over. Welcome back to Tallahassee. Things are looking lovely for us here. Like I said, rain chances pretty light. We might see some on Monday, but they're slight right now, so we're keeping an eye on those. Temps at night are going to get into the 40s and mid-50s, so it's going to be a little brisk at night. Bring a light jacket for those plans, but during the day, shed the layers. Wear a t-shirt. Beautiful out. Make sure you pack those sunglasses, though, because spring is here and the sun is here, too. So from the Science Courtyard, it's us reporting on this beautiful spring weather. We're going to send it back to the studio.
Thanks, Megan, out there. We love to see people getting outside and seeing those flowers because it is springtime, and sometimes springtime in Tallahassee doesn't feel as much like spring. So our trivia question was, when was the latest recorded freeze temperature at or below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, in case you guys didn't know that, in Tallahassee? So your options were March 22nd, March 31st, April 3rd, and April 23rd. So you guys voted on Twitter, and we have our answer for you. And this was not a freeze for this year. This was actually any type of freeze that happened ever. So in case some people were a little confused on that. Unveiling, April 23rd. So record low was 31 degrees Fahrenheit on April 23rd. We can be thankful that we're not feeling those types of temperatures, although you never know, because April 23rd is far enough out that some things could happen with our weather, getting us to that freezing temperature. We can all hope for these spring-like conditions to persist, though. As for now, I'm going to send it back off to Jennifer. Jennifer, what's going on locally?
Yeah, locally we actually ended the day slightly below average, but not so quiet. About 73 degrees for Perry was our afternoon high, as well as 72 degrees here in Tallahassee. And a bit cooler by the coast, 66 degrees in Apalachicola. So those temperatures were below average for this time of the year. We typically around 75 degrees for the afternoon high. But here in Tallahassee, we hit about 72 degrees. And it was a bit chillier when you walked outside the door, about 35 degrees, almost hitting that freezing mark. Temperatures, though, right now across the Big Bend region, 72 degrees here in Tallahassee, as well as 70 degrees in Perry and 68 degrees in Thomasville. So temperatures are feeling very comfortably when you walk outside the door. It's perfect time to head outside, as the wind speeds are coming out of the south for some of the coastal areas and out of the northwest for some of our northern areas like Valdosta, seeing winds actually coming 7 miles per hour from the northwest. Tonight's forecast, we're going to stick with a nice cool temperatures heading throughout the morning hours. You may need a jacket heading outside the door. 45 degrees with mostly clear skies as we're in a high pressure system. So the clouds will stay at bay for most of the week. And with the calm winds, these temperatures tonight will dip down to about 45 degrees. So it'll be a nice time to layer up when you head outside the door tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's afternoon high will be similar to today, 72 degrees with the sunny conditions and that south-southwest wind at 16 miles per hour. So overall, it's going to be a nice, comfortable day. Perfect time to head outside, head to Cascades Park, even other parks, dog park if you have a dog. But sunny skies, 72 degrees, it'll feel very, very nice. As well as our 7-day forecast, we're seeing those rain chances coming back into the picture later on this week. 78 degrees for Saturday, heading in for the weekend. Sunday, about 83 degrees with those slight rain chances in the afternoon, but probably won't see those rain chances. But the low temperature for Monday morning will actually see a dip because this cold front is making its way on through. We could have some morning rain chances, especially for Monday, about 70 degrees for Monday. And about 57 degrees for your low waking up on Monday morning. But the week ahead, heading into next week, 78 degrees. We even could see an 80-degree mark heading into Wednesday. But the clear skies, partly cloudy skies, as well as temperatures, morning temperatures sticking around 56 degrees for Tuesday and Wednesday. But partly cloudy skies with nice comfortable temperatures, 81 degrees for Thursday, as well as 58 degrees for Thursday morning low. And that slight rain chance coming back in the picture. Friday, Sarah, what's going on around the southeast?
Yeah, so we're going to zoom out and pretty much in the whole area. It's actually really nice. We're seeing these spring-like temperatures all around. Tampa near my hometown at 70, Tallahassee at 72. We see a little bit warmer up here by Louisiana because they're getting a lot of that wind from that, the winds from the Gulf, bringing a lot of that moisture into their area, 78 in Shreveport. So pretty nice temperatures all around the southeast, really. Really nice spring-like temperatures, so make sure you enjoy these temperatures as we got onto the week. But as we got to our dew points, you can see, as I said, since the winds are coming from the south, bringing in that moisture from the Gulf, you can see why Louisiana and Arkansas and Texas are really more in the more moderate, getting a little bit of that mugginess, 56 in New Orleans. But over here, over by Florida and Georgia, we're seeing dryness. It's actually not too dry, and it's a bit comfortable, so it's not like you're swimming through the air. But you may need your chapstick as you go out and lotion. 41 in Tampa, 34 in Tallahassee, 46 in Miami, a little bit warmer than the rest of Florida, but pretty nice dew points all around, seeing that dryness from that high pressure system moving in. And you can see that high pressure system in that clockwise motion of these winds, bringing in these calm winds from Tallahassee, 10 at New Orleans. So pretty nice temperatures. This is why I really love this graph. You can see that high pressure system really dominating our area, making it really clear outside, bringing these nice temperatures. And as you can see right now with if you can see that high pressure system sitting right there, we are being a little bit warmer than the rest of the state. So a lot of that moisture from over by Louisiana is from those winds, bringing in a lot of that moisture from the Gulf. But other than that, it's really nice outside. As we can see with our precipitation outlook, we can see by the Midwest, they had a lot of rain in the month of March from a lot of the cold fronts. So if you saw the show last night, you saw that for the drought monitor, this area was not really in a drought. So that's why, because of all this rain. Unfortunately for the Florida area, we haven't really been seeing much rain. We did see a bit of improvement when we got those rains earlier on in the week, but pretty much we haven't seen much rain, so we desperately need it. But for tonight, it's going to be really nice outside. It's going to be pretty cool. 45 in Tallahassee, Montgomery at 48, 54 in Tampa, so pretty cool outside, so you may need a jacket as you go outside. But overall, pretty nice temperatures, not too cold, so pretty nice for that evening. 50 in Orlando and 54 in Tampa as well. But for tomorrow, it's going to be pretty nice as well, too. We are going to have a slight warm-up, though. 76 in Tallahassee, Montgomery, getting up into the 80s at 81, and New Orleans at 80, and 78 in Miami, which is actually a little bit cooler than up here in Alabama, which is really interesting. But pretty much nice temperatures all around, so make sure you go out, enjoy the weekend. It's going to be a really nice day to go out, go to the beach if you're near a beach, or just do any activities with your family. It's going to be a really nice day to go out. But for now, I'm going to head it over to Des with events that are actually happening around here in Tallahassee.
Thanks, Sarah. This is a perfect weekend for events, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to get outside this weekend. I already have some plans, and there's a lot of free stuff going on in Tallahassee if you don't have any plans yet.
Yeah, if you're watching the show right now and you want to do something tonight, but you're not really sure what, and your pockets might be hurting, but there is a free movie at Cascades Park, so I would recommend getting out there. They also have free popcorn as well. So.
Oh, go for the popcorn. If you don't like the movie, it's animated Pixar movie. I think it just won an Oscar for Coco, actually. It's supposed to be really good. So tonight, bring the family. It's going to be a beautiful night. Light wind, cool temperature. So bring a picnic blanket or a lawn chair.
Bring a little jacket too. But it'll be beautiful outside. Clear skies. You'll be able to see the stars from Cascades Park. There's nothing better than looking up at the stars with your family. So
yeah, I couldn't agree more.
So another thing that we have going on is the Res, FSU Res. It's free to get in, right?
I'm so sorry. Yes, it is actually. I've been in the Res a few times this year, and
so she's having a little problem. The Res is awesome. You go in, you bring your FSU ID, you can rent a paddleboard, you can rent
canoe, kayaks. They have a sandy area for you to lay out and tan if you're into that.
Yeah, but if you are going to be doing that, don't forget to bring the sunscreen because it's that time of year again.
You gotta bring the sunglasses, get the hats back out, get the sunscreen on. I mean, everyone wants to get a base tan, but you don't want to get burnt. There's a strategy to it.
And the thing is, the first time you go in the sun, just know you need sunscreen because your skin is nice. It has the winter glow right now, so you definitely need the sunscreen if you're going to be hitting.
Yeah, it's Florida, so
outside.
this is nothing new to anyone living here, but any out-of-state people, you can't be too careful when it comes to being safe in the sun.
I can say that from experience. But another event we have this weekend is it's Jennifer's birthday.
Oh my God, we're inviting everyone who's watching to her party. We don't know where and when it is, but look for it. It's somewhere.
Happy birthday, Jennifer. But anyways, definitely this is a weekend to get outside. The weather will be beautiful and it's going to be sticking exactly how it is right now. So.
Yeah, and tomorrow morning's lovely too. If you're into the flea market, there's one downtown. Go get some fresh produce, local paintings. It's just a great thing to go do if you're a local in Tallahassee.
Yeah, so now actually the birthday girl has our national for us, so let's send it out to Jennifer.
Thank you so much, Cindy and Megan, for that birthday shout out. I don't know if I'll put my events out right now, but it's going to be perfect weather for any outdoor activities. As across the nation, we're seeing a range in temperatures all across. The Northeast is saying pretty chilly, 38 degrees for Boston, as well as 49 degrees for Washington, D.C. The western half of our United States is also seeing some cooler temperatures, about 50 degrees for Billings, Montana, and 47 degrees for Seattle, Washington. Some warmer areas, about 58 degrees for San Francisco and 62 degrees for Los Angeles, but the real heat in our country right now is actually in the center. 76 degrees for Dallas, Texas, as well as 78 degrees for San Antonio, Texas. They're seeing a lot of Gulf moisture that's pushing into this area, which is why the temperatures are a bit higher, and the dew points are higher as well. Dew points in the Texas area are actually fairly high, 62 for San Antonio and Dallas. So because of this high pressure system, it's actually bringing the winds onshore in the Gulf Coast of Texas. So they're actually seeing higher dew points for those areas. But along the west, we got some lower dew points as well, 34 degrees for Billings and 40 degrees for San Francisco. So it's a bit drier when you head outside the door over there. As well as in the Northeast, they're seeing some dry dew points. 16 degrees for Washington, D.C., as well as 17 degrees for Detroit. So most areas are feeling a bit drier, but the watches and warnings for the main half of our country, we would not really have a lot. We do have some high wind advisories for most areas of Colorado, as well as heading into New Mexico. But we do, looking at the radar, we actually do see that line of showers from that cold front that's making its way on towards the east. So that'll bring a little bit of moisture in for most of the areas as we look at the storm outlook. We actually had a lot going on in the center half of the country because of the storms that are heading along. The increased storm outlook is actually for the centered part of the country. But tonight's forecast, we will keep it a bit warmer for the Gulf Coast. Right now, 66 degrees for dew point is your overnight low. For Dallas, as well as 66 in San Antonio. Western half of our country is actually staying a bit cooler tonight. 34 degrees for Seattle, Washington, as well as 48 degrees for Salt Lake City. And the eastern half of our country heading into New England, they're actually going to see some below freezing temperatures. 32 degrees for Boston, as well as Washington, D.C. But take a look, the cool spot along our map is actually Detroit. They'll see temperatures around 25 degrees. Here locally, though, 45 degrees when you wake up tomorrow morning. You may need a light jacket heading outside the door. Tomorrow's forecast, though, in the southeast, it's going to stay pretty warm, 76 degrees for Tallahassee, 80 degrees for New Orleans, but the warm spot along our map will actually be San Antonio, about 85 degrees, 48 degrees for Seattle, Washington, as well as 54 degrees for San Francisco and 62 degrees for Los Angeles and 71 degrees for Albuquerque, New Mexico. Sarah, what's going on along the locally?
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Pretty much spring-like temperatures. Right now it's 72 in Tallahassee, so it's really nice. It did warm up. It was a bit cooler in the morning as you went to your morning classes, but it did warm up to 72. Quincy's at 70, Bainbridge at 68. A little bit cooler in the coast at Apalachicola at 64. So pretty nice temperatures all around in the spring-like temperatures. So take advantage of that temperature right now because it's going to start warming up. As with these winds, as you see, the high pressure system is moving in our area, so you can kind of see that clockwise motion right there. We're not really seeing much wind. It's pretty calm right now in Tallahassee, Quincy at 2. So pretty much we're not really seeing much wind. It did die down. If you remember yesterday, it was really windy outside. So ladies, we probably had to have our hair up because it was really windy outside. But as for that dew point, as I said, that high pressure system moved in our area. This is why the dew points are pretty low, pretty moderate, 34 in Tallahassee, 34 in Quincy. So pretty dry outside right now. It's not too muggy and not too dry, so it's really nice outside. So do enjoy these temperatures as we will see a warm up, so these dew points may increase. So right now we're in the dry right now, so you may need your chapstick and lotion as you go out through your day. But we're getting closer to that pleasant temperatures right now. But as we can see, once we get into summer, we'll see these oppressive and moderate. So it's pretty nice dew points all around for our area. But for tonight, it's pretty much going to be in the 40s, 45 in Tallahassee, 47 in St. Mark's, a little bit warmer at the coast at Apalachicola at 52. So pretty nice all throughout, but you may need a jacket as you do go out through your night. If you do not really care for these cooler temperatures, especially if you're from the south, you may need a jacket as you go out through your night. But for your day planner for tomorrow for the weekend, we made it. At 7 a.m. it's going to be 43, so a little bit cooler, but it will warm up to 70 degrees. So it will be a big increase as you go out through your day. So you may need to prepare for that cool morning, but then that really hot afternoon. So make sure you stay hydrated, make sure you have water, make sure you get sunscreen, because by 3 p.m. it's going to get our highs at 78 degrees. So it's going to be a really nice day out, a nice start to the morning, and a nice end to the day. Tomorrow's forecast, as I said, 76 in Tallahassee, 71 in St. Mark's, so pretty much all in the 70s. Bainbridge up there at 80, so it's going to be really nice outside. So make sure you still stay hydrated. Make sure you have your sunscreen. But for your 7-day, we will have some slight chance of some rain into Sunday evening and Monday morning, but it's only 20% chance. So make sure you stay up to date with the weather because it may change. But pretty much all nice throughout. We have that high temp of 83. We will cool down a little bit since we will have that cloud cover move through to bring our temperatures down, but it will warm back up by we get to Thursday. But Friday we'll have another day of some slight chance of rain at 30%. But for now, I'm going to send it over to the desk with Sydney and Jennifer.
Thank you so much, Sarah. So I do have a correction on the last desk. Megan and I were talking about a free movie night that is, we said it was tonight, but it's actually tomorrow. So now you get the extra day to plan to get yourself out there.
Nice. So you get that little bit of an extended.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like go now. You can do it tomorrow.
All right. Very nice. But we're actually going to give you some weather facts on the other hand. So Sydney, give me a fun fact. These are crazy facts, by the way. We went out hunting for these.
I know the exact one that I'm starting with. And Jennifer, do you like spiders?
No, I don't like spiders.
Well, I would just like to let you know that a mild autumn often means bigger spiders in our homes.
No, I am not for that.
So that means when you're sleeping, the spider can... Just kidding.
That's why I like winter. All the bugs go away. Another crazy weather fact that we're actually going to give you is that mudslides, fun fact, mudslides can actually carry vehicles, cars, trees, any sorts of debris, actually homes in some cases. So that's
not very fun of a fact.
That's
and
not
that's
that fun of a
why
fact.
we use the phrase, turn around, don't drown, because the second you see anything, any type of water or mud over your road, turn around. Stop the car. It's time. It's time to turn around. Don't risk that. But next fact that I have, a 2003 heat wave turned grapes into raisins before they were picked from the vine.
Oh, that hurts my heart.
Can you imagine how the people felt?
That,
If that's how the grapes felt?
I mean, I guess it does it for you, so we don't really have to worry about it.
Yeah, but I mean the people living in that heat wave, walking outside during that
hot.
time.
So hot. Another fun fact is that in Antarctica, snow can fall so hard you can't even see your hand in front of your face.
Wow, I've seen some heavy snow, but I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, you grew up in New York, so
Yep,
you kind of know
upstate
that.
New York, I'm used to the lake effect snow, but I can always see my hand in front of my face. But that's all for our facts, and we're actually going to bring it over to Megan with a look around Florida.
All right, I have another fact for us Floridians. Temperatures are nice this week. Let's look at what's going on in the state of Florida. We have beautiful conditions all throughout the entire state. Upper region is struggling to reach those 70s. Here in Tallahassee, we're only at 72. Pensacola's sitting here, not even at 70 yet, 67. As we get down in the state, things warm up just a bit. Tampa's at 70. My hometown there is at 77. So it's a little bit more moist, a little bit more hot in South Florida, but that's typical for us here in the state. Temperature change shows us we're a little bit warmer than we were this time yesterday. In Tallahassee, we're at 7 degrees warmer than we were 24 hours ago. Pensacola is only 1 degree cooler, so they're getting a little bit of that front there in Pensacola. Gainesville, 4 degrees warmer. Orlando right with them at 4 degrees warmer. So the entire state feels just a bit warmer. Not too much of a warm up. West Palm actually is the outlier there. They're the exact same as they were 24 hours ago. Dew points in the region showing us that it's very dry outside. It's comfortable. It's dry. It's Florida. Hot weather, dry conditions, perfect for doing things outside. Tallahassee, we're at 34 right now. It's very, very dry. Gainesville's at 30, Orlando at 31, and Tampa at 41. So pretty similar story throughout the entire state. We're looking at those 30s and mid 40s in the entire region. So dry conditions for this week. Rain chances are low. Sun is out. It's a beautiful week. Spring is here. All right, there's a lot going on in this wind map here for the entire nation. We're going to pan in on the southeast region here. We see a lot of wind coming out of the south. That wind out of the south, that is warm wind, that is moist wind. So when that wind hits our region, brings a lot of moisture into the upper region here in Tallahassee. We have a high pressure system sitting over our region. You can think of the high pressure system kind of as a shield for us. High pressure equals nice, clear conditions, dry air. The high pressure, though, it's going to shift east. Right here, you see the circulation right here is going to shift east. The shield's going to go away. The southerly winds are going to be welcomed into our region, and we'll start to feel that moist air move in. So enjoy the conditions while they're here. We're going to feel a little bit moist. Rain chances are possible next week due to that shifting of the high pressure. Tonight's forecast, we get down to 45. So get those jackets back out. I just put all my sweaters away. Got to get them right back out again, but spring is here, so we can't always knock out a cool off. Tampa is at 54, Fort Myers 52, Miami 59 tonight. But like I said, it's dry, so it's kind of a bitter cold. We don't have that humidity to keep us warmer. It's going to be dry, it's going to be cool, so make sure you're paying attention to those temperatures as they cool off here in the next few days. Looking at tomorrow, it's going to stay lovely, 76 in Tallahassee. Those are living room temperatures. It's probably what you have your thermostat set at, so it's just perfect temperatures for enjoying weather outside. Gainesville's a bit warmer at 79, Fort Myers 82, Miami 78. The entire state looks lovely tomorrow. Make sure you enjoy spring and get outside with those gorgeous conditions. Sydney's going to tell us what's going on in the direct region locally.
Yeah, so that's what's going on in Florida, but now we're bringing things back in. So this morning we did see a little bit of cloud cover, but things cleared out as we went through our day, just in time for the sun to set. So beautiful clear skies and not a raindrop in sight with these conditions going on. As for the temperature, 72 degrees, and it says cloudy, but I was just outside, and at least right where I am, it is not cloudy because there is not a cloud in the sky. Winds are coming in from the north, bringing in that drier air, and that's at 6 miles an hour. So temperatures around the region, we are seeing high 60s. Tallahassee seeing 72 degrees, so that's the warm spot for the region. And as for Perry, seeing 70 degrees. Into the dew points, dew point and the temperature are both beautiful right now. This dew point is dry. Some people would believe it to be dry, so pull out the chapstick and the lotion in order to combat these low dew points. 39 degrees in Perry, 34 degrees in Tallahassee, and 41 down there on the coast in Apalachicola. As we go into our night tonight, things will be lowering, so if you are going out on the town, bring your jacket because things will be getting into the high 40s for places like Monticello, 45, St. Mark's 47, and down there Apalachicola is our warm spot, so 52, but that's still temperature to bring your jacket because it will be cooling off into our night tonight. As we go into our future cast, just some clouds making their way over the region. We don't notice any rain on this radar. There will be dry skies, but as those winds shift from the northwest and then they shift to be coming in from the south, we are going to notice those dew points rising. So that dry air that we're feeling right now might not be here to stay as we go into the rest of our week. Tomorrow, though, that dry air will still stick around. 71 degrees in St. Mark's, 76 in Tallahassee, and 78 in Thomasville for our temperatures tomorrow during the day. It will be beautiful, so if you do bring the jacket to combat those lows at night, make sure you're wearing layers so you can take it off throughout your day tomorrow. Into our 7-day, notice that Saturday is our last day without clouds, so the clouds will be funneling in on Sunday and Monday with those rain chances that will be here as we are waiting to see if anticipated front is going to come and bring us rain or if it will fizzle out before entering our area. Now, as for Tuesday and Wednesday, those clouds will stick around, but the rain chances are gone. And just for a bigger picture, there is going to be highs reaching 80 on Wednesday and Thursday, and those lows sticking in the high 50s. Now, what do you guys think about that 7-day, Megan and Sarah? You like those temperatures?
Oh yeah, love those temperatures. I mean, light rain chances, dry air for now, and plenty of sunshine. So
yeah, definitely. I'm liking those temperatures. Can we get the 7-day back up again? If we can, I don't know. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so we will have a slight warm up, which is if you don't really care for the warm, it will come back, but pretty, like, look at, I like the lows, though. I like being able to wake up and it's not too chilly out.
Best of both worlds. If you're an early riser, you'll catch that cool temperature. If you like to hang out in the afternoon, you'll get the warm temperature. And the only thing about spring is that the days feel longer. We did spring forward with our time, so it's still light out and it's past 7 at night. I think we actually have a roof cam set up. If we can pull that up right now, we'll show you guys what it looks like on top of the Love Building. Plenty of sunshine out there right now. We do have a couple clouds lingering over, low-lying clouds, but you can still see it's bright as day outside.
I actually like that because I can be able to, you can still enjoy the day longer. You can actually enjoy the temperatures as we get into the later in the day. It does warm up, so you're actually enjoying those temperatures for real. But for the weekend, it's going to be really nice. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but maybe I'll take advantage of the FSU res and go outside. The conditions call for being outside today. I don't know if we've nailed that enough.
Yes.
But get out there this weekend. The conditions are perfect, and there's plenty of stuff to do in Tallahassee.
Yeah, so make sure, but if you do go out, make sure you have water with you because it is going to warm up. So make sure you have your water, you have sunscreen, and make sure you have like lotion with you because the dry conditions are going to persist for a little bit as we've been talking the show, but it will get muggy out. So
definitely. And if you do go outside and see anything nice or take beautiful pictures of the weather, follow us on Twitter, send us those pictures.
And also like us on Facebook. We do post social media updates as well on Facebook.
And of course, every night on YouTube, we are live when the show is live on YouTube at 6 p.m. on weeknights.
And also follow us on Instagram. You can also send pictures on Instagram too. I've seen a lot of lovely flowers, and you were talking about the flowers in the overview. So it's really nice with these spring-like temperatures.
Yep. So happy spring from all of us here at FSU Weather. We'll see you Monday at 6. I'm student meteorologist Megan Berry,
and I'm student meteorologist Sarah Converse. Have a great night.